program in India and what are the challenges with respect to that. Lady Justice statue. This image of the new Lady Justice statue, which is located. Blindfold represents the impartial. Fourth, we have the book above. So with this, we'll continue newspaper Live Mint. Let me give the crux of the news article first. So you know that India has introduced a program called as the ethanol blending program. Before getting into the details, let me explain the crux. So this program has helped the India sugar industries because this program has helped the excess sugar production to make the ethanol, which is a biofuel. So by deviating the excess sugar production to make the ethanol, it is helping the farmers and it is also helping to stabilize the sugar industries as a whole. So this program has also contributed to the India's energy security because by blending the ethanol with the gasoline, we are reducing our dependency on the fuel imports. It has also helped us to cut the carbon emissions and support the farmers of crops like maize through the better price discovery. And this ethanol blending program is also a key role in achieving the net zero emission by 2070. Let's see how first. Ethanol is nothing but a biofuel which is obtained from the sugar cane and other cereals. So by fermentation of the sugar cane, we are going to get the biofuel ethanol, and by blending this ethanol with the gasoline such as petrol, we are going to use it as a fuel for the vehicles. So this ethanol is a renewable source and it is a more cleaner fuel compared to the gasoline. By this way, it is going to reduce the air pollution as well. For example, if you see a E10 vehicle, it is nothing but we are going to blend 10% of ethanol with the 90% of gasoline such as petrol. So this is the basics of the ethanol blending. It is nothing but we are going to blend the ethanol with the petrol. So as already said, ethanol is mainly produced from the sugarcane. So let's take a quick view that where are the sugarcane produced majorly in India. So talking about the subtropical region, it is widely produced in the Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Haryana, Punjab belt. While talking about the tropical region, it is majorly produced in the Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra. So this is why Uttar Pradesh, which is the major producer of the sugarcane, is called as the sugar bowl of India. So now we will try to understand what are the basics about the ethanol blending program from the prelims perspective. The main objective of this program is to reduce the reliance on the imported crude oil. As we are going to blend the ethanol with the petrol, we are going to reduce the dependency on the oil import. This is the first objective of this program. Next, we are going to promote the use of renewable energy source. That is, ethanol is a renewable energy source. We are going to promote the usage of this ethanol. And third, we have the objective to support the farmers by using the excess sugarcane. As already said, we are going to divert the excess sugarcane production to produce the ethanol. This is the three main objective of this program. So this program is launched in the year 2003, but after the 2014, it got significant improvement in this program. We have achieved 15% ethanol blending by the last September 2023, and now we have the target of achieving 20% ethanol blending by the year 2025. Please make note of the year. So what will be the source of producing the ethanol? First is the sugarcane. As already said, we are going to ferment the sugarcane juice and molasses to produce the ethanol by the process called as fermentation and distillation. We can also produce ethanol from maize, other damaged grains and surplus grains. So what are the benefits of this ethanol blending program? First is the energy security. By using ethanol as an additive to the gasoline, we are going to reduce the dependency on the crude oil import. So this has saved almost $1 trillion since the 2014. Talking about the environmental impact, ethanol is a more cleaner fuel compared to the petrol. So we are going to reduce the carbon dioxide emission by transforming to the ethanol blending. So in economic impact, we are going to create an alternate market for the excess sugar which is produced by the farmers. So this will benefit the farmers significantly and it will also stabilize the sugarcane industry. So in what way it is going to support the farmers? The farmers can discover better prices for their crops like maize, and this will create an additional income sources for the farmers. These are the benefits of the ethanol blending program and the ethanol production by the Indian farmers. So now we will see what are the challenges with respect to this program. First is the feedstock availability. So the main source for production of this ethanol is the sugarcane, and this sugarcane is very water intensive crop and it is subjected to many climate risks. So the ethanol which is primarily produced from sugarcane is subjected to several challenges because the availability of these feedstock is uncertain as these crops are susceptible to the climate variability. Because of this dependence, it can also create supply fluctuations and it will also create a difficulty to meet the increasing demand of the ethanol. So we have to ensure the food security of the sugarcane to produce the ethanol. Second challenge is the infrastructure and the logistic challenge. So we have a goal to attain 20% ethanol blending by the year 2025. But it seems that we do not have a existing better infrastructure to achieve this goal because many ethanol plants are located very distant from the oil marketing company. So this is leading to higher transportation cost and logistic challenges. And the third challenge is the technological and the capacity constraints. As already said, government has made significant steps towards this program since the 2014 rapidly, but many plants are not adopting the advanced technologies to improve the yield and efficiency. Added to this, the sugar industry is also facing limitations in terms of the capacity, especially when they have to scale the production to meet the future targets. And lastly, we have a challenge that is the policy and the pricing issues. Usually, there is a complexity in the pricing mechanism for the ethanol procurement. The government will decide the price for ethanol which is derived from the sugar-based sources, but the other feedstock-based ethanol such as the maize are determined by the oil marketing company, and this can lead to the disparity in the prices and profit which is gained through the ethanol production. So these are the 5 important challenges with respect to the ethanol blending program in India. Now we will see what are the main goals of this ethanol blending program. First goal is to achieve the 20% ethanol blending by 2025, which is nothing but they are going to blend 20% of ethanol with the 80% of gasoline. And second, we have a goal to contribute to the net zero emission by the 2070. This can be done by adopting to the sustainable biofuel usage. And lastly, we have a goal to expand the ethanol production capacity in India. So this will help us to reduce the import of oil and also to improve the income of the farmers. So this is the basics of the ethanol blending program which you have to understand. And now let's see a prelims practice question. Which of the following crops besides the sugarcane is used for the ethanol production in India? So the correct answer will be maize. C. So C, maize is the correct answer. With this, let's conclude the discussion on this article and now let's move on to the next one. Take a look at this.
Hello everyone, welcome to the editorial analysis of the Shankar IAS Academy brought to you by the Civilspedia team. This editorial analysis is for the current affairs for the date 17th of October 2000. Hello everyone.